Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen in detail about the fundamental category data types. What are they? And now we are going to discuss about the second category of data type, that is called the sequence category data type. Let's go ahead and see the sequence category data type. If you see the sequence category data type, we have different varieties are there. One is called the string. Let's go ahead with one by one. The first one is called the string category data type. We denote it as str, string values. Okay. String values, we used to give some sort of string. String can be anything which is enclosed within double or single inverted comma. Okay. Um, Name is a string. I can give the name within the inverted comma. Just say John is a name, or we can call something else called cat, dog. These are called the string. String we can represent in two ways. Suppose few string can be a single line string, okay, single line string, and the second one we have multi-line string, multi-line string. Let's go ahead and see the string and its operations in the VS Code so that it will be clear. Before going to the string, let's discuss all of them. And the second one is called byte. Second one is called byte. Bytes or bytes. Bytes, and third one I like to see is Bytearray. Both are almost same. These used to save the numeric values ranging from 0 to 255. That is up to 256 values it can save. Okay, here also 0 to 255. And the bytes, advantage of bytes is called, this is immutable. Whereas Bytearray, this is mutable. Okay, item assignment is possible in Bytearray. This is the difference between two kind of sequence category data type. We can have the sequence of value for this two data type, but the thing is, we cannot do any additional modification in bytes, whereas in bytes we can do the modification. And the third and the fourth category, we have this range. Okay, third category we have range. Range will say, suppose a equal to range of 5. What does it mean? It is saving values from 0 to 4. That means it has value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We use this range function in different cases, like in for loops, while loops, and all. There we used to use this range function to iterate some functions or the period of this range. Suppose if I want to do this for loop or while loop for a range of 5 times, then we can use this range function. And sorry, this one is the fourth one. And the fifth one, we call it as list. List is a sequence category data type where we can save any kind of data, any kind of data in the sense, list we save any data in enclosed within square brackets, So if you see an example, a equal to 1, 2, 3 number format, integer format, then 1.2, 3.4, 5.6, now float. Then suppose if you want to save some string, that is hello, comma, cat, comma, this also we can say. And also within the list itself, I can have another list, suppose 5, 6, 7. Okay, like that. We have multiple item can be enclosed within the list. That means list is a heterogeneous connection of objects, collection of objects. You can have any kind of values. And another important functionality, not the functionality underneath, this is mutable. And next one we call it as list tuples. And the final category we have is tuples. Tuple is also a collection, same like before. We have, suppose if it is B, we can have any kind of data within the tuple, but the problem here is it is immutable, not like list, it is immutable. Tuple are immutable collection of data or the collection of objects. If you take any example, b equal to, we have to enclose the objects inside within this parenthesis 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is a tuple. B or c equal to cat comma dog comma animal. This is also a tuple. And d we can have 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma cat comma dog. This is also a tuple. Let's go ahead and see one by one. These are the sequence category data type. What does it mean by sequence? In the sequence category, we have the ability to do the iterations. In sequence category, we can iterate. Iterate means we can go to each and every components of this particular data types. Each one is having its own index value starting from 0. The first value start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can get the value based on, these are called the index values. These are called the index value. Let's etc. Okay. Suppose if it is A, I'm taking a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is, this is a list, A is a list. Inside the list, there is something called index value. The first one, suppose this is something confusing. Let's take some another value. Suppose cat, dog, horse, animal, then we can call computer. Okay, this is a list. Inside the list, each and every value or each and every object is having each and every member having its own index value. Index value starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we can go to each member using this index value. Suppose if you want to get the index value at 0th position, we can take a of 0, we will get a0 equal to cat. And a of 1, it is equal to dog. Okay, like that we can iterate means go to each and every members of that particular category. That is the advantage of the sequence category data type. Let's go ahead and see one by one in the VS Code, and let's get familiarized. Okay, sequence category data type. Let's see the sequence category data types. The first one we are going to see is the string. Equal to, this is single line string. We can say, we can output A. I'm going to have a detailed video on string operations after this one. Maybe in the next episode I'm going to give a detailed video, because we have to discuss a lot of things in string operations. That is very important in case of interview purpose also. Not only for the interview purpose, as we go deeper into the Python programming, we used to use those kind of concepts very frequently in this Python programming. So I'm going to have a detailed video on string operations and list operations and all. This is just a peripheral one to discuss about the data types. Okay, this is a single line string. We have multiple line. B equal to, suppose this is a multi-line string. Okay, multi-line string. We can, if you want to say multiple, you want to say a lengthy string or lengthy document you want to save and display it as it is, then we can use this multi-line string. Okay, let's see this one. And B, this is a multi-line string. Slash n here means this is a new line character. That is what this slash n is. At the end also, I have given it to the next line. That's why it is given next line. This is what the string means. And the next one, what we are going to discuss is about byte and byte array. Let's go ahead and see that. Byte and byte array. Why we are using? We are going to save the positive number, which is ranging from 0 to 255. That is up to 256 values we can save. This one is mutable and another one is immutable. What is the difference between mutability and immutability? I have created another video. You can see that video. What is meant by mutability and immutability? And these bytes are mutable, where byte array is immutable. Let's go ahead and see one by one each of them. First one, we are going to see bytes. Let's see the first one, that is bytes. Bytes. Let's take an example. Let's move this one. what I'm going to say here is I have a list. We don't have any implicit kind of thing to declare bytes. Once we have any list or something, then we can convert that using this conversion, that is bytes. Using this conversion, type conversion, we can convert a list into bytes. And here I have declared A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 as a list, and B equal to bytes of A, that it is converting this list into list A into bytes. Let's see what is before the conversion, after the conversion, what it is. And as of now, I'm not going to use this one. Okay. Suppose if you see the content of list is A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, content of byte. If you directly see the content of any byte, it will be something like this. Okay. 0x01, 0, that's backslash x02, like that. It will be like that. If you want to iterate through, then we got to go to an iterating through loop for I in that particular bytes, then print I. It will give all the values inside this byte array. Suppose the value is something called cat, dog, pen, pen, something like this. It won't happen. Why? Because the bytes are used to say only the numbers, not the string. Number starting from 0 to 255, it will allow only that one. Okay. Next, we are going to see another one instead of this one. Let's see whether it is going to allow -10. Let's see. In this case, it is going to throw exception. See, because bytes will allow only 0 to 256, even if it is 257, 256. Also, it is not going to allow. It will allow only 0 to 255. It will allow. That means positive numbers starting from 0 to 255. It will allow. If you see the 0, comma at the beginning, anywhere we get, no problem. It will allow 0 to 255. It will allow, but it won't allow less than 0 or any string. It won't allow. That's why I had just given the string at the beginning and show that demo. Now let's go ahead and see what is byte array. Okay, bytes array, byte array, and let's see what it is doing. Like that. Let's take the same example like this. Okay, instead of bytes, I'm taking byte array, this one. Here it is giving, this is the list. Okay, it is converted into byte array. Now it is giving the content. Let's print the content of this one. It is giving the detail. Suppose I'm giving b of 1. Let's see what is this. B of 1 is, as of now, it is 2. B of 1 equal to 20. And if you iterate once again, it is giving, it has changed the value. Initially the value was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the value has changed to 1, 20, 3, 4. But this is not going to happen in byte here. Let's see this one here. Suppose I'm going to execute this once again. This is bytes, and I can execute this one. I can execute this content, and I'm going to execute, suppose b equal to b of 0 equal to 0, and b of 0 equal to 2. I'm going to assign, this is the byte. Okay, it is throwing exception. Bytes of this not support any item assembly, won't allow. Okay, this is what about bytes and byte array. One is mutable and another one is immutable. Let's go ahead and see another one that is called the list. Sorry, range first. Range. Okay, range will give the range of values, whatever we say. Suppose a equal to a range of 10. These values, range means gives value from 0 to 10. Range start from 0 up to 10. It will give. Let's go ahead and print this value for I in range, print I. If you see this one, it is going to print the values from the range starting from 0 till 9. You see 0 till 9, and the count will be 10. It will give the 10 count number, but always the range value starting from 0. We can use this range function in later case when we do this iterations and all using for loop and while loops and all. We can use them. This is what this range means. Another important function about the range is we can give the range with starting point, ending point, and step one. Step means suppose I want to start from 2 and go until 10. And what is the step value? Step value means the 2. That means if you execute this one and execute the value of I will start with 2 and it will count add 2 to that value, it will give 4, then 6 and 8. That means range can have a value without any explicitly saying any condition, or we can say condition. You have to start from this point, end up to this point, and what is the step value? You have to step 2 or 3 like that. Then we have to get all that. Also, we can use using range. And then we are going to see about the list function. List is a heterogeneous collection of data. We can say suppose a equal to we have to include the value inside the square bracket. This is called the list. I can have 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Along with that, I can give something called some string. I can give cat, apple, or inside the list also I can have another list. There is no problem with that. 4 comma 5. Then again I can have true, false, none. Anything can be included inside the list. Suppose if we type A, it will give all the values as such. Even if it is repeating, or that doesn't matter. It will what are the things which you have given, it will give as such. Okay, that is what the list means. In list also we can get the list items based on its index value. I already discussed about what is the index value. We are going to have a detailed discussion about list operations, string operations, and all because that's a separate lengthy video. We have to take another video on that. I'll discuss at that time what is the index value and how can we do the operations on list items using the index values. This is what the list is. Another important data type we have is tuples. These called the tuples. Tuple, this is same like the list, but we have to denote them instead of the square bracket. We will put them inside the parenthesis, and at the same it is immutable up to some conditions. Let's go ahead and see that. Suppose I'm getting in tup equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. I don't want to give this one. Okay, so tup, this is tuples. Suppose if you want to edit this one in the list, I haven't shown this one. Suppose a of 0, I want to change this a of 0 to currently this 0th instance we have value 1. Suppose I want to change the 0th instance value to 10. And it's perfectly no problem. It is allowing. Let's go ahead and see a. Now it is instead of previously it was 1. This was a 1. We have changed the value to 10. Now the value is 10. Whereas in case of tuple also we have tup of 0, it is giving 1. Now tup of 0 equal to 10, it will throw exception because it won't allow item assignment because tuples are immutable. These are the sequence category data types that we have discussed. It's a peripheral level of understanding I have given. Just list them, what are they, and basic showcasing of what these tuples are and what are the sequence category data types are. So let's go back to this board and see what are the things we have discussed about sequence category. Sequence category, we have 6 categories are there, subcategories are there. String we have single line string and multi-line string. Bytes and Bytearray are almost same. We have option to save the values ranging from 0 to 255. It will allow only numbers, positive real numbers. It won't allow any value which is less than 0 or greater than 255. And the bytes are immutable, whereas this byte array is mutable. Range, it is going to give the range of values. We can have range of value and give some positive number. It will give the range of value starting from 0 and up to 0 to, if you're giving n, that is n equal to 2 or 5 or 6, n minus 1 value, 0 to n minus 1 value it is given. Suppose if we give 10, it will give 0 to 9 values. And at the same time, we can have the condition. It has to start from 0 and go up to 10 and step values 2. Then it will go 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. I like that it is going to give. The next thing we have seen is list and tuples. Those are almost same. Only thing is list List is mutable, whereas tuples are immutable. We can have any kind of data inside the list and tuples. So these are the sequence category data type. Hope you enjoyed this video. In the upcoming video, we are going to discuss about the other two categories. That is, so one is collection category data type and non-category data type. That's going to wind up our data types altogether. Until then, see you. Bye. Have a good day. See you in the next video.